I'm going to react to Onew's third extended play, Flow. This is the first one under Griffin Entertainment, his new agency, and I'm very excited for this. From what I've heard, I believe that he has more creative freedom under this agency, but don't quote me on that. I read from Wikipedia that while Circle is centered around the themes of life cycles, Flow focuses on the movement within these cycles and how people should do their best in those situations while still preserving their unique identities. And it also said he tried to choose songs that everyone can easily sing along to and enjoy to be closer to the public, which I think is a really sweet sentiment. So yeah, this sounds really introspective and interesting. I have the lyric videos here so I can read the lyrics while I'm listening, and I'm looking forward to see what it sounds like. Is that a whistle from the background? This feels different from his previous music, but I do like it a lot. It's more upbeat, and there's more going on in the background. Like, his previous albums focused a lot on his voice, which I absolutely love, but I can hear more musical intrigue in the background track now. I really like the way he used kum kum as kind of like a sound effect. I'm not sure how common that is, but it has like a good sound to it. This falsetto is crazy. I have no idea how that's supposed to be easy for audience members to sing. Oh wow, he really very rarely raps, so that is a surprise. A little bit of hi-hat there. It moves a lot between the rapping, speaking, and singing. Very different feel from, like, voice, for example. I guess the beat drum is his heart, I think. I didn't get to pay a lot of attention to the lyrics so far, but I think I get the gist of it. This is a really cute and catchy song. I like it a lot. Wow, very short and sweet, but really fun. I guess like Sunshine has a similarly fun vibe, but that one was more beat drum was more percussive and had different elements besides just singing. So this is Hola. I'm really curious if he's going to speak Spanish in this. It seems to have a similar theme of like meeting someone and falling in love. I need an unproductive day. That's so real. I like this picture too, with him and the toast in his mouth. I'm not sure if this is promotional from this album, but it's really cute. I feel like this would be a great song to drive to with your Windows down. It's very summery. The synth sound in the background makes it really fun. That rhyme for between those two lines is very satisfying. Like there was a little bit of a pause before he finished it, and it was like a great resolution. I really like what the background music did there. It kind of took a step back, like it sounded more muted. It kind of reminds me a bit of Animal Crossing. Like, just a very comforting sort of feeling. The world blows as it pleases. I think that fits along with the album's theme a lot. Like, things moving around you and changing spontaneously. And I also like how his voice is like floating and flying up above everything right now. The line when the wind blows and talking about the wind reminds me a lot of Let the Wind Tell You, that Genshin fan song that the Chinese Genshin voice actors did, which is really cute. Also, all the talk about wind makes me think of like being on a sailboat, because I feel like the winds are stronger when you're on the ocean. So like I'm imagining being on a boat and like being picked up by the wind and flying away. I like that. It was very pleasant. Maestro. I didn't hear him speak any Spanish in the previous one, so I feel like it should have been called When the Wind Blows instead of Hola. This song is giving me much stronger key vibes than Onew, which, like, of course I appreciate them branching out, but like if I heard it without the voice, I would think this is like something Key would release. Like, it kind of reminds me of Good and Great. Love that song. Let's ride the swinging waves over there. Yeah, a lot of this feels very go with the flow, which is very appropriate for the album title. I almost wonder if I didn't read that wiki excerpt, if I'd be able to sort of understand that without being told. I mean, hopefully. I don't do a lot of this kind of like music or album analysis. Oh, hey, what are you doing? That's my cat. Good feeling. Good feeling? Maestro to see. Oh man, the auto-tuned voices in the background is giving me like 2008 flashbacks. Just go with the flow. Yeah, that line was giving me more auto-tune as well. Not really what I expected from him. What I find like contrasting is that he's saying, I forget that I'm out of breath, but the vocal line is still legato, it's not staccato, which is what I would expect of someone who's out of breath, for it to be like short and choppy instead. Also, when they're saying I swim, it kind of sounds like ice cream to me. I don't know if that's just me. That was interesting. It was different from what I expected. Shape of My Heart. This intro kind of made me think of like a waltz in a ballroom, but then the sound quality changes to make it sound more nostalgic, like you're looking through some glass. I'm still getting a bit of a waltz vibe. I think it's still in 4 though. It's very romantic. And his voice is very floaty. I feel like a spring day. Rounder. I really like his lower register. It feels very grounding when he's singing very high and then drops back down lower. It just feels very warm and grounding. Use the word flow again. I like the violins in the background as well. This would be a really nice song to slow dance to. That was really nice. Very beautiful. All day. My daily life is stress. This is what I've been needing, honestly, from being stressed at work. This song and Good and Great, like, they're just reading me really hard. Is he sick of the weekdays? Or the days of the week? Yeah, the repetition of the days of the week really emphasizes like time constantly passing. Ooh, feels a little more jazzy there. It also reminds me a bit of Sightseeing by Onew. I really like the harmony in the back too. I feel like this would have a pretty nice accompanying dance. The way that the lines kind of flow into each other really also shows the passage of time. Like, it's not like one line starts and then ends, they're just running into each other. I like this one a lot.
일어나는 날 손쓸 틈
My first impression, it made me think of Disney for some reason. Like, I'm imagining a prince starting to sing this. Oh, you can hear it building in the background. The way that he's singing so smoothly and melodically is very contrasting compared to like the background track. Ooh, ooh, big band moment, but more pitchy. It doesn't sound that much like a trumpet. I feel like the building started at a higher point too. Like if the previous build started at like piano, this one started at like mezzo piano. So it shows the song's like continuously building. I don't know what that is. Is that a synth? That's a really nice like flourish though, embellishment. I feel like they waited a little bit longer to deliver on the big band sound than the previous one. It keeps you in suspense. But it does make the music feel very unique because it's still pretty sudden. And it feels a little bit jazzy as well. I felt like it was disjointed when I was first listening, but now I feel like it's come together more. Really interesting track. I liked that. Okay. As you can see, I was set up to react to Key's Pleasure Shop next, but that concludes Onew's Flow mini album. Loved it. I felt like it had a lot more variety than some of his previous albums. And I liked how the background music was also more varied, so it was more musically interesting overall. He sounds amazing as always. Very, very fun songs. Really nice to listen to. I didn't dislike any of them, so I'm really looking forward to replaying this album over and over and getting to know these songs better. Thank you, Onew, for your amazing work, your hard work. Really happy to see you back performing again and making music again, and wishing the best for you.